I heard a lot about you outside of music when I wasn't too familiar, and before you dropped what went on to be one of my favorite EPs. They was like, yo, Jozzy been around, her pen, she be writing, but also
she got him.
What's up, everybody? Welcome back to another episode. Please like the video and subscribe. Our target is only 1,000 likes. Relationships have always been a cornerstone of human experience, but the way we form them, maintain, and even end them has evolved dramatically in the modern era. Technology, shifting societal norms, and changing expectations have redefined what it means to be in a relationship. Technology has revolutionized how we meet and interact with potential partners. Though it's made it easier to meet with potential partners, it also poses new challenges. Traditional gender roles have been redefined in modern relationships. Women are increasingly independent, and men are more open to expressing vulnerability. This shift has led to more egalitarian partnerships where responsibilities like childcare, housework, and financial contribution are shared. Modern relationships often emphasize individuality and personal growth. While this is healthy, it can sometimes create tension when partners struggle to balance their personal goals with the needs of the relationship.
all right. We have a very, very, very special guest.
Indeed.
Yes, sir.
We have a very, 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 very special guest in the building. This person has stood me up before. This is somebody who hit me before, like, yo, I'm in New York, let me come to the pod, and then went ghost. This is certainly one of my favorite artists. I think I made that perfectly clear in this piece.
You definitely have.
I've heard a lot about this particular person outside of the music too now that we're gonna finally get to clear up. Oh yeah. Actually, I ain't even here to play no games, bro.
That's a classic, bro. Damn.
You ain't gotta tell me.
Damn, that song.
You ain't gotta tell me what that one do right there.
He said I stood him up. Y'all supposed to. That's crazy.
Yeah, let's get them together, right? What y'all mean? What y'all mean?
Damn.
Oh my God, Jozzy is in this piece right here.
Sheesh.
Question: do you impress yourself?
I think I'm tough on myself, M. Like, I'm not even gonna hold you.
M, see, you gotta pay attention. Who's M?
Who's M?
Melissa,
You gotta wait.
Miss Ford.
I am.
I'm not even gonna hold you. Can I tell y'all, like, Melissa, like, yeah, you are a big part of who I am as far as knowing I like girls. So when I was like, I'm gonna tell you the story, bro. Like, I kid you not. Like,
We out of here.
I remember the King magazine. I was in band class. It was like I had to been like 5th grade, 6th grade, and my boys. This is like when you couldn't really be gay in Memphis. Like you couldn't really be like that.
Yeah.
And my boys was passing the Yo King joint in the band class, and they came to me and I said,
Look at your face. Close your mouth, yo.
I said, what the fuck? In my head, but around my niggas, I was like, ooh, nigga, I don't want to see that shit. But the whole time, I'm like,
you
oh
wanted to
my
lay something
God.
down, right?
I was like, yo, what is this? I went to LimeWire, and I started like looking at all your videos, and I was like, yo, Melissa Ford, I'm in love. And I used to like, yeah, you were a big part of like me knowing I like women.
Clap it up for that.
Clap it up for her. Yeah.
Legend.
I mean, I don't give a fuck. I'm gonna say it. Like,
Then
that was,
I
then
appreciate
she went
that.
to open that drawer.
yeah, nah, you was the one. Oh
I
my god.
appreciate that. Thank you.
I remember what you had on that King magazine.
Then she went to pop the trunk. Right?
I was 5th grade, twin. When none of that going on, bro. When none of that going on, like,
Okay.
it was just, you know, it was innocent.
Hey.
Kind of. It was innocent.
Listen, look at Mel. Mel,
Cheesy.
What?
Look at Mel,
I'm
the cheesiest.
Mel don't know how to act when
The compliments
oh,
come.
knock it off.
No, you deserve it. You
Thank
deserve
you.
You do.
all
She's amazing.
your flowers.
Thank
Legend.
you. Well,
All
we're
of
going to
them.
give you all your flowers today because we are huge fans up here.
Thank you. Thank you.
Huge.
I already have one of my
Thanks a
questions
lot.
answered, Jozzy. I heard a lot about you outside of music when I wasn't too familiar, and before you dropped what went on to be one of my favorite EPs. They was like, "Yo, Jozzy been around. Her pen, she be writing, but also
She got him.
Sniper.
she got him."
She's a sniper.
I don't know where this folklore came from. It's just like,
For real.
and y'all be messing it up for my wife, my future wife, because like she gonna hear this and she think that and then I gotta prove this wrong.
Then I went to your page
Oh,
and
God.
I did some peeking around, and I was like, "Oh, she got him.
She got him.
She got him. You got him.
I do not have nothing.
You got him.
You can't claim him.
No, I
but
swear to God, I want. You know what's so funny, bro? You don't got nothing until it's yours.
See, that's,
You've had
wow.
him.
Nah, that's fact.
Fuck out of here. You had him. Who you
Hey,
talking
yo,
to?
not you do that.
Yo,
No.
who you think you talking? Yo, the charisma, the personality.
She came in smelling good,
I said, yo, what's that? She said, I ain't even going. That's my line. She
charming.
hit me with my own shit. I ain't telling you what I'm wearing now. You
She
ain't.
can sing
She
them
smell like
lullabies.
she smell like the Wall Street oils, nigga. The ill shit. Not the 125th. The Wall
No,
Street.
the good shit.
The shit that. Yeah.
Now, Jozzy smells absolutely amazing. Jozzy,
That mean a lot. That mean a lot.
Crazy.
Thank
so
you.
you're making
Thank
the
you.
rounds.
Thank
I'm
you,
assuming
bro.
that you
Thank
got some music coming.
Yeah, Yeah, bro. I'm
I heard a Khalees flip.
So what's so funny? It ain't even a flip, twin. That's like shout out to Stereotypes. You know, if you know Stereotypes, they did 24 Karat Magic for
Yeah, they're fire.
Uptown Funk.
Super fire, yeah.
They cold. So like they just know how to like find the sonics, but not.
But not the flip, yeah.
Yeah, like, and that's what I love. I'm really a student at this. Like, I know how to like get that sound, but not having to flip shit. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, I got a new single that's about to drop called Dog 'Em. I'm on a new label, BMG.
Okay. Congrats.
Shout out to BMG for like. I got a second chance. Like a lot of people don't really get second chances, and like I feel like the Lord gave me opportunity to have a second chance as an artist because you know I had a little moment where I had to kind of sit down for a minute. So I'm here though.
Well, what was going on?
what caused that? Yeah.
What was going on in that time?
In my mind, or
Both.
well in life, you know, I was with Love Records. You know, I was with Love Records, so I just had to get out of that, you know, situation because there was no more Love Records.
Right.
When
So-
did you know you had to get out of there?
Boy, when I went home, my mama said I was going up the steps, and she looked at me and said, "You know you gotta get out there." I was like, "All right." I was like, "All right, mama."
Mama knows.
Yeah,
Mama.
mama. That was like Thanksgiving, like last year.
Because I ain't gonna hold you. When you hit me and like, yo, I'm ready to come up there and do an interview, in my head I was saying, if I was Jozzy, I don't know if I'd be doing a run right this second. I might let it sit for a second. But you said, fuck that, I'm outside.
And I didn't do it. I didn't come to do the interview.
Oh, before?
Yeah.
Yes, no, you
Yeah.
didn't.
Like, I had so many people in my ear. So I had one of my friends like, yeah, do it, go. And then I had another one of my friends was like, well, they always be like, yeah, what would Beyonce do? Shut the fuck up.
That's a fact.
That's a good
You know what
question
I'm
to
saying?
ask.
Like, no, they always like, so that's how I like live my life. Is like, I'm not saying like what would be, but for real, like, Jozzy, just put your head down, do what you need to do, and then when it's time for you to go up here, you know, like, you're gonna go up here the right way. You know, because like, I know this world, man, America's like so drama filled. I could have came up here and said some shit, and yeah, it would have got attention. But I'm really not trying to. I'm really not. I don't want to be in no drama. Like,
And it's not really even your drama to be in.
Oh,
You know, it's not for you to defend anybody. It's
Yeah.
not for you to.
Like, you came after everything.
I know.
Yeah.
Well,
Yeah.
I assume you came after
Yeah.
everything,
Yeah.
right?
I came in a great time of his like life.
Like 2023.
Yeah, 2023. 2022. I came in a great time. Everything was just peace, positive, R&B. Like, it was just beautiful, and I really am proud of myself on just actually getting him and getting us to completing the album. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, it was a great time for music, especially for me, because I'm a student. Like, you know, I came under Timberland and Missy. I'm a nigga that, like, I like instruction. Like, I hate being the smartest nigga in the room. I hate that shit. I really don't like being the smartest person in the room. Like, I be want to learn, but like I've been the smartest person in a lot of rooms recently. So seeing him, I was like, alright.
So some of the songs that y'all worked on are still on the project, or is this a new batch that's on the album?
What you mean?
Did you take anything when you left from the shit that y'all worked on?
No, everything is new. Yeah, everything is new. Everything.
How much was left? How much did you have to, like, walk away from?
Of music?
Yes,
Yeah.
yes.
So what's so funny? So me being a writer, you know how, like, Pac, I'll take Pac because I know this, like, Pac could do 100 songs. I ain't that type of person, bro. Like, Songs for Women was Songs for Women. I didn't do any more songs until it was time for me to work on a new album. So it was like Songs for Women, then it was the Love album, and all that shit happened. I just chilled. I was working on a few things, like, as a songwriter. And then when I got out, that was like when I had time to, like, focus on my artistry and, like, just lock in on me. So, like, yeah, I'm not a person that just does music just to do it.
So you don't just write in your spare time neither?
No.
Really?
Not at all,
She
bro.
outside.
I'm a person. I gotta live. You right, Joe? Yes.
But no, you can be in the shower and some shit come to your mind, you just get out and jot it down. None of that.
Sometimes.
Gotcha.
Sometimes. But nah, like, I'm a person, like, somebody send me a beat, I'm like, all right, I'm not gonna listen to it until I get to the studio, because I'm a person, whatever in my first mind, I'm a freestyle it. So don't send me the beat in the car. Like, I need to be in the studio ready, you know, in my vibe, because it's so weird the way I, like, work, you know what I'm saying? So, like, I be telling producers, they be like, yo, you don't, I'm like, well, send it to me when I'm in the studio, you know, when I'm ready, you know? So yeah, that's kind of how I do it.
You said your mom told you had to get out of that situation, and, like, was it hard for you to get out?
Like, mentally, or like,
Actually,
He is notorious for holding
that's kinda
people
what I was-
hostage
You want me
in
to tell
their
y'all some shit?
contracts.
I never told nobody this, right? So
Tell it to us.
Oh, shit.
yeah, I'm gonna tell y'all, cause, like, this feel like therapy.
No, it
It's a
is.
safe space.
It's
No,
a
it
safe
is.
space,
I'm
yeah.
ready. No, I'm joking, but literally, so everything happened so we left London. Right after London, November, that was after his gig show. Then the Cassie shit came out. I didn't know anything. I was like, yo, this is horrible. I went home for Thanksgiving, and I went back to Memphis. And then my mama was like, she told me that. So I was like, but I already knew, but when your mama tell you something, my mama don't ever get in my business.
When you say the Cassie shit broke, the news or the video?
No, just the news.
Just the news.
So you don't, like, it's just the news. It's just like what she said.
It's the suit.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So that was it. Yeah, that's all I had. My mama was like, nah. Because, you know, like, domestic abuse is big. I don't talk about, my sister was killed by her husband. So my mama don't play. We don't really play with domestic abuse.
Got it.
But the thing about it is, her husband did not go to jail. He was actually still in our church. He was still the deacon at our church.
Oh, wow.
Wow.
So you gotta understand, that's a different type of. And my brother was locked up for 10 years. So my brother, the hate, he couldn't do nothing. It was like then my parents is very churchy, so they like forgive, and so which is what we should do. We should have grace with everybody. It's not our battle. It's really God's battle. So I understand that aspect of it. So that's the struggle. That's where my mama looked at me and was like, no. I was like, fuck. So. You right. I know I got to, but when your mama say this, you really got to do
You had
it.
to stand.
Yeah.
So before New Year's Eve, I went to Miami to go to his house. I flew there to see him, and he was like, "Man, you about to leave me in like when it's tough?" And
You're damn straight.
so
manipulation,
I was like, bro, Puff. I was like, if I was your artist and I did something immorally correct, you would be like, Jozzy, I love you, but you bad for business. And that nigga looked at me and said, you right, I'm gonna let you out. And like I just had to just keep it real with him. And like he was, letting me know it was a money grab. I didn't know what everything was until, but I just knew that like, bro, if I did anything crazy, even if it was fake or if it was real, you would be like, Jozzy, I love you, but I can't fuck with you right now. And he knew that. And so I think me coming to Miami and chilling with him, and after we did that, we watched the movie. Like we went to his theater and watched the movie, and I left. And then he was just like, yo, this is my cross to bear. And he was just like at peace with it. And yeah, so
what did he put on? Like,
he let me
Save
have
the
my
Last Dance? What was the movie?
Hey yo, not Save the Last Dance.
What's wrong with you?
Bro, get the fuck, bro. Yes,
No, when it rains and pour, raining cats and dogs.
Aristocrat. The Fox and the Hound.
Oh my god. It was a TV show. It wasn't a movie. It was a show, but it was about a cancer. I can't even. It was a cancer patient.
The Big C?
What was it?
The Big C?
What is that about?
It's about a woman.
A woman?
Blonde woman, cancer.
I think that may be it.
That was it.
That may be it. It was about a woman with cancer.
She's on HBO. It's a show on HBO, yeah.
Yeah, that's what we watched. We watched.
Sitting in that moment when you talked to him, right? What did it do for you emotionally? Because even when you tell the story, it seemed like it was not saying it was a tough decision. I don't want to put you in that position, but you had to make the decision. But how was it to talk to him and look him in the eyes and actually tell him this, and for him to actually say, you know what, I got you, I'm gonna let you go, after hearing the stuff about him, how he does with artists,
man?
And because like that could, with you, he just said, yo, I got you, I'll let you go.
Yeah. It could have gone a different way.
It could change your perspective on how, not saying you had a different look on it, but it could just be like, oh damn, like he's being human right now.
Man, you gotta understand, bro, before I signed to Love Records, everybody and their mama told me don't sign him. But it was about he's bad. Only thing was he's bad business. Like it was nothing else. No, like, that was it. It's just the bad business part. So, but at the time, I had great management, great lawyers. I've had so many shitty contracts that I knew that if I'm gonna sign with him, my contract gonna be so cold.
It's gonna be right. Yeah.
And so I was with Rock Nation, Jay Brown at the time.
Hey, Jay Brown.
So Jay Brown was not playing. That nigga, like, he really looked after me with this contract. So I knew that like my contract was good, kinda. So it was all like, I knew that kinda when I got with Puff and when I looked in his eyes, I kinda knew that he was really gonna, I don't know, it's just me and him had a different little energy. I don't know, he really loved me, he really did, bro. Like I can't even like act like that nigga, like he fucked with me, and to the point where like, I could say some things to him, and then the next day he'd be like, yeah, you right, you know what I'm saying, you right, so like I don't know, so I just looked in his eyes, I just felt it, I was like, I really knew he was gonna let me on my contract. I didn't feel, like most people probably would have let their lawyers go and do it. Mm-hmm. I was like, yo, I'm going to just go to this nigga, because at the time I don't know what's real or what's fake. I'm just hearing, and I'm like, yo, this is bad. I gotta get out. I pray for you, but I'm gonna let you. You know what I'm saying? But I never once felt like he wasn't gonna let me out.
I'd like to ask you about. I'm on record saying that his last album is, well, it was Grammy nominated before it wasn't.
Nah, shit was fine.
It was Grammy nominated before it wasn't, because the stories broke out. But I would like to ask you about this song in particular. Yeah. This song, this is called Homecoming. This is off the Love album.
This shit is hard.
This is one of my favorite songs on that album. But after the news broke,
I know, bro.
This song sounded a lot more eerie than it originally did. Yeah. I'd like to ask you about the creative process of this. Yeah. The part that he played in this song being written.
Yeah.
And when the story broke, did you then look at some of the music y'all created through a different lens? Because this song sounds like this is craziness to, I absolutely love this song. But it does sound a little like a love letter that you shouldn't be writing to somebody that you had those experiences with.
Well, we are all human. We all have experiences of losing your girl. and not everybody loses their girl with domestic abuse.
Yeah, of course.
You know what I'm saying? So that record was a little bit about him, but a lot of bit about me. That was a lot about me and my ex. She in New York too. What's up?
Yo, you hear the voice?
You see this?
What's up? When you see this, you what?
But yeah, you know what I'm saying. But anyway, so yeah, that was about my ex. But he did tell me a story. All he told me was, my trainer took my girl. You know what I'm saying? I don't know what's going on. Like, I didn't know any. Like, I just know. Let me tell you. I promise y'all, bro. He put CC. He said CC in it, and I told him one in the studio. I was like, bro, I think you should take her name out the song. And this was just because, bro, you a hoe. My boy, you a hoe. Like, let her be happy. It was all about the women. Like, I know that you're not really, like, she's happy. She married. So I'm like, you just a dog. That's how I'm looking at it. Not like any other type of way. So I was like, take her name out the song, bro. She happy. And he was like, I'm gonna do it. He took it out. The whole time, it was because we did it during the camp. I was in another room. I did like 7 songs that night. That was just one song that I did. And so the next day it come back, bro. And there's a lot of yes men around him. He just got so many yes dick eating ass niggas around him. No disrespect. And like and so when I came back, somebody done got him riled up. I'm like, you put it back in? He was like, fuck that, this my truth. And I looked at one of the engineers. I said, one of y'all niggas told the nigga to keep that in there, huh? And I knew somebody I knew somebody got in his head. It was like, nah, fuck that. It's like, it only take one person to hype him up. You know what I'm saying? Or it take one person to be like, nah, my nigga, nah. And I normally be that nigga like, nah. And like, he did it, bro. But I didn't know. I just thought it was just, bro, you still out here vibing with joints. Like, you good. Let her be happy. You know? And so
if I'm taking the writing in this to be a lot of your story too, then you a hating ass nigga on the writing tip. Let me look. What do you mean by this?
If it's not good to you, then I know a place you can run to.
So you want her to leave the new person she fucking with and can't come back
100%, because I'm gonna tell you why. With my situation, I'm gonna tell you why I fucked up.
Everybody in here's been there.
Yeah, no, I'm gonna tell you why I fucked up.
I want to ask about this other. I want to ask about this other hating ass record she got.
Can I explain that with no twin?
Yeah, please.
All right, and that's not a hating ass record.
Y'all
think that's a hating ass record?
Girl, why don't you listen to it? It's your words.
I know that you got questions about my new shit. Just know that you're my favorite.
Y'all must don't be good with y'all exes.
That's mad manipulative.
Y'all must not be good with y'all exes. I'm good with like all of my exes except the one that I really want back.
That's usually how it goes. In New York right now.
The homecoming. Yeah, because it's my fault, you know? I fucked up because like I said, yo, let's do an open relationship.
Oh,
I did that. I opened that door. I know I'm a dummy.
Yeah. But why'd you do that?
Yeah.
Because I be
feeling myself sometimes too. Like, you know what? Yo, see who you want to see. I'm gonna see who I want to see. Yo, I'm tired of these restraints. Yeah. But then
you see who she shows up with, and you're like, oh.
No, it's never about who she shows up with. It's always somebody that looks better. That's this. I don't care about that.
Okay,
that's
so
not what that is.
Okay, so then what happened?
Nah, it's just that. Okay, so I'm not a long distance person. So she moved to New York, and she said she's gonna be there for 3 months, and she ended up being here for a long time. So I was like, all right, so I don't know if I can do this long distance relationship. So you go on dates, I'm gonna go on dates. But I was around a lot of toxic. I think just a lot of niggas just had hella girls around me. It was just going crazy, and so it's just too much. It's too much.
That greed, yo.
It was too much, and I had to like really get back into my feminine energy and be like, you don't need all that. You need one person. You know what I'm saying? But like, I had to go through I had to go through my little phases and my moments.
So get out the masculine shit. Get the.
Did you ever date niggas?
No, I kissed a dude before.
Okay.
This was high school though. Like this
Under
is
the
like
cherry moon.
This is after Melissa Ford.
After the king.
After the King magazine, boy. AK.
After King.
Why? Well, wait. Why'd you kiss a dude then? A moment of curiosity?
I'm from Memphis, man. We couldn't be gay in the 2000s. Like that. What?
So it was just performative?
And your family mad churchy.
Yeah. Man, that shit, man. What?
How are your parents with you now? Like, knowing that you're out?
My pop, he cool. My pop is like, yeah. Because, he's like, yo, you like me. I know you.
Chip off the
You like me. That's how my daddy be like, yeah, you just like your daddy. That's how my pop be acting with me. But my mama's, we got it's like military. Don't ask, don't tell. And I respect that. Like, at the end of the day, I tell every girl that's with me, like, you may never meet my mama. Are you cool with that? And you gotta understand, like, it's not about their life anymore. It's like my pop always preached the prodigy, like the prodigal son. Like, there's a world that your parents can't go into. You know what I'm saying? There's a world that your parents can never go into. Like, so let's build our own world, our own family. Because but if you trying to meet my mama, it's not going.
It's over for that.
It's over for that. Cause she ain't gonna like you.
Cause mama's still mama. We gonna give her that respect.
Yeah, I love her, but nah, she not letting you come over.
Yeah.
No,
Tell me about the new record.
Yeah, that's not toxic.
No, I didn't say it was toxic.
Okay, good.
I just said tell me about it.
Yeah.
This is Maybe. I love this record as well.
Thank you, bro.
Jozzy got joints. I thought she was gonna come here with the unreleased project, boy, nigga.
I got some shit. I'm gonna play some shit.
Yeah, that would be nice.
Yeah. I don't know if I could. Let's go. What?
You can do whatever you want up here.
Let's go.
Our casa, your
Bring my phone,
casa.
son.
Hey.
You want nothing.
You got a playlist to put on when you're trying to steal niggas' bitches.
Yo, you horrible.
It's true though, you can't fool me. Here you go. Your musical inspirations are who?
Man, oh my goodness.
Because I don't know if I'm wrong in that. I don't know if it's the Puff affiliation. When I listened to the EP, I heard so much What's the 411.
Thank you.
Like, I was like, damn, Puff lucked out finding somebody else who can get married to that hip hop sound and then write and flip shit. Like, that's what I heard. But who are your musical inspirations?
Chucky Thompson.
Chucky Thompson.
Okay.
Puff.
That's goddamn right. Yeah.
Hands down. Mary J. Blige. I did her last whole album. The one, Good Morning Gorgeous.
Oh, I worked on that album too.
That was a great album. Thank you, bro. Mary, Carl Thomas. I love Cisco. Y'all niggas be laughing at me when I say Cisco.
Why? He is such a incredible vocalist.
Niggas be laughing when I say Cisco.
Nigga, the 20-somethings laugh.
Maybe. Y'all hear, like when I say Cisco around my friends.
We know, fam.
It's not even Cisco. It has nothing to do with the fact that I was, leading his video and went on tour with him. It has nothing to do with that. He is fucking incredible.
She was on tour with Cisco. That's crazy. The Thong era?
Yes.
Yeah, Thong Song.
That's crazy.
But that's what I do.
Yes, Unleash the Dragon, bro.
I love this album.
This
album is amazing.
It is.
They don't talk about that shit like that.
No, they don't. Well, that's because. Well, that's because he bugged out and dissed R. Kelly on this run.
Oh, word. I saw that one Empire shit. Yeah.
What do you think about that? Cisco bugged out for.
Oh, I didn't know he did that.
Oh, I got it right.
I just saw it on TikTok.
Yeah, you want to play it for you? It's going viral again.
Sure, go ahead.
I
did not know. I'm not on TikTok.
Really?
Yeah.
I never knew until the TikTok shit. I swear. And I saw R. Kelly say something about him.
Yeah, he clapped back.
Cisco, you a bum. He said it on the song.
I would mention Cisco, but he's a bum.
Yeah, that makes sense. I can hear that in what you're saying.
It's because I'm gonna tell you, like, those guys just knew how to do ad libs. Like Puff used to stress to me like, nigga, after the song, you need to like just go crazy, because like a lot of people don't do that like in their songs at the end.
Yeah.
And I think that's what's so R&B about it, is like doing something different at the end. Like, Cisco and like
Jodeci used to go crazy. Yep.
They're so good at like
Ad-libs.
doing like ad libs, man. Like, and that's where I come from. Like I come from that time, and even Mary, like like all that. It's like, like, man, it's so good, and it just feels good to your soul, and it's so funny because like I see younger kids and they be thinking I created the sound. I'm like, nah, like nigga, hold on, like, be like, yo, that's new. I'm like, it's really not, but to them, you know, they don't know Cisco. They don't know to listen to Incomplete Cisco.
You have like a nostalgic sound, and so does Tiana Taylor. Both of you have that like that 90s R&B sound.
Yeah, now TT's she's 90s in everything she does, bro.
I love that about her.
Yeah, cold.
Same.
Cold, bro. 90s.
I would
90s
love,
fine.
I would love new music from you, Tiana Taylor. Wink. What?
Wink.
Well, I think both projects is classic. She another one.
Right.
She another one.
You ain't wrong.
That's just my bag. It's not because I know her. Who currently are you fucking with?
Who currently? Man, I think the UK is shitting on everybody. London artists is shitting on American artists right now.
Cleo Soul.
It's a lot of reasons for that. Cleo Soul, Sasha Keeble, El Mean. The list goes on and on. They all shitting on us because we have to, because like they really, London and UK they don't give a fuck about the drama aspect of this shit. They only care about the real.
They care about the music a little more.
They care about the music.
Yeah.
To be out here, you gotta have a scandal, some drama, some shit to match with your music, and it's so hard for artists to break through. But like the UK artists can just be cold and just go stupid,
They
and
just
then
wake up, get their beans and sausage.
they just so cold.
Tomatoes, cold tomatoes.
They wake up, get their
And
beans
they're students. Like I've never seen like these niggas is students. Like El Mean knows Soul Aquarius. Like he knew what the Soul, and he's like 21.
I feel like everyone over here tries to fit in too much too. Like over there, I feel like they're just cool with like, no, I like 70s soul, and that's what I'm gonna do.
Yeah, but I mean, it's some dope American artists like Leon.
I
love Leon.
Deluxe is fire.
That's my dog.
Just dropped the Deluxe.
Yeah, cold.
You like the artist? The artist.
She hard. She hard.
Y'all.
I fuck with her. I will. I'm so open like to do that, but it's just so funny like collaboration right now.
It's not your priority. You're trying to get you up.
Man. Like I don't want to ride nobody wave right now. I don't want to ride nobody wave. Like I did that. I rode somebody wave. I rode as a writer and as an artist. I rode the wave of Puff.
Right.
A little bit. And
You think that?
A little bit. Like he turned me up with the Love Record shit. Like
I think you shined on that. I don't think you rode his wave.
Well, what I mean by rode the wave is like
He still ushered her in though.
Yeah, you got the boost. You got the boost.
cosign. And
I agree.
I get what you're saying though. Like, I want to stand on my own.
She
now.
showed I belong
God,
here.
bro.
She ain't ride his wave to me.
Oh, nigga. That nigga picked the worst time to do a scandal, ain't it? You know what? That's what I missed.
I wrote that for Mary J. Blige. I'm gonna tell you that.
It sounded like it.
Yeah, that wasn't supposed to be me on there. I was so mad that I was like, bro, I don't want to do this.
So wait, what happened?
She tried it and it wasn't the best, and so he kept me on it. That was a demo. I didn't re-record that or nothing.
That is incredible.
And I was so mad. I was like, nah, nigga, I don't want this. Ain't even my sound, nigga. I'm mad. Like, bro, I sound like no, I don't want to do this. But I was like, you know, fuck it, like.
Mary smoked her feature on that album though. I like.
Killed it.
Yeah, she killed that.
She killed that. But she would have, if she would have just let me vocal produce her on that, she would have killed that. But
Do you get to do that often when you're writing?
What?
Vocal produce.
I do, but for her, I wouldn't have charged. But I be taxing on that. That's a lot. That's a
lot of work.
All right, all right, there we go.
What?
That's our favorite thing to do up here is pocket watch. We want to pocket watch for a little bit.
Oh wow.
Okay, so
That's crazy.
new artist calls, yo, trying to get you to come through, vocally arrange me, maybe write a joint, feature on something. What does it look like? What's that number look like?
Well, I'm not. This is my message. This is my announcement. I
can't even get you.
I am not doing that shit.
Yeah,
They can't even get up.
I've retired from writing songs.
Oh wow.
I'm not writing
For other people?
For other people, yeah.
Okay, just for yourself.
Yeah. Like I think that I'm blessed. I had the biggest song in the world, right? I'm blessed. Like I may never get that again. That's like a lightning in a bottle with Old Town Road. What that shit did, right? I did. I worked with Beyonce. I was blessed to do SZA. I've been blessed to do Fergie, Coldplay. I'm good.
You was on. You did Old Town Road.
Get your flights on.
Billy Ray
She wrote
Cyrus.
Billy Ray Cyrus.
Man, get Lil Nas X. We got to talk on board.
No, he wrote it though. I just co-wrote. That was his brain. That was his intellectual properties. All I did was just come in and do Billy Ray Cyrus shit.
But that's fucking huge.
Yeah, I did Billy shit.
Yeah.
It was all black. It was all black folks behind that song.
You got Pub Deal?
Yeah. Big John.
Why would
Hey, look, he trying to side me.
Oh, no, not me. I'm just
Shout
trying to
out to
pocket
Big
watch.
John, dog.
When did you sign your Pub Deal?
Right out the Old Town.
Yeah, what are you talking about?
Right out the Old Town.
Cracked him.
Got him.
Got him.
I'm blessed. I'm super blessed. Like I bought a house in Woodland Hills. I'm out the way. I'm chilling. I'm blessed. So I don't.
Like the 2-bedroom shit?
3 bedroom, 4 bedrooms.
He trying to play you.
Four bedrooms. I turned one bedroom to a closet though.
Nigga, 4 bedroom, 3.5 baths, nigga. Stop playing.
Yeah, nice.
yo.
Stop, I ain't doing that. That sounds fire.
2 bedroom shit.
I had to ask.
Stop playing, y'all. Don't do that.
I had to ask. I didn't know.
I'm play you, yo. So
it is LA, so I get it. I get it.
Yeah.
You up?
Go.
You
2-bedroom mean you ain't trying to move nothing in.
I'm gonna tell you though, Jay Brown, I don't really.
Expensive.
Yeah, I don't. Oh God, I don't really like say like. I'm not saying Rock Nation was trash, right? Rock Nation was trash. So I'm not saying good things about Rock Nation.
Oh shit.
But I will say, Jay Brown told me the realest shit. He said, Jozzy, when you get your money, buy a house. And I thank Jay Brown for telling me that, cause like. That's one free game. If nobody ever did enough for me, dog, I really thank Jay Brown for telling me, yo, go get a house. Cause like, I don't know what I would have did with my money.
Jay Brown told me way back in 04, yeah, we gonna put your album out.
Oh, damn.
Yeah, keep working hard. I went to see Hov. Hey, what's up, man? He said, yo, go talk to Jay Brown, set up a meeting. Like, all right, man, Jay Brown, what's up? Yeah, we got you. Just keep working.
Oh, man.
Tough time. Tough times call for tough people. Anyway, shout out to Jay Brown.
And you told me I love
Listen.
lion cloth. Lion skin.
Okay,
boy.
so we in LA.